welcome back to my channel. So I've had a little delivery come in from CJP and I thought I would open it with you guys. Okay. Ooh, we like this stuff. It goes pop pop. Whee! That's instructions on how to prepare your brush. So yeah, I bought a new brush. It's really quite scary getting a new brush actually, because you get used to the one that you have, and you know, the wand chooses the wizard, Harry. And it is, and I really like this one. This is my Glitter Planet one, which is a size 10, and as you can, well, maybe you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if it, basically, I got a load stuck in there because I was sorting the kids, and I've basically ripped the hairs off at the bottom of my brush. So one side of my brush is absolutely fine, the other side of my brush is knackered. And yeah, I could just use one side of my brush, but the amount of times I forget and then it just gets stuck and it just does my head in. So I decided I wanted to treat myself, and of course, I'm not just going to buy a brush, I'm going to buy other things from CJP. And I really wanted to try their new core powders. So you would have seen a previous video when I had the first batch of core powders, which have got a more, let me have a look. Yeah, we got a more, Snow White, Peach Sorbet, Negligee, Crystal Glass. 2, 4, 5. There's a 6th one somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it, where it is. Birthday Suit. How could I forget Birthday Suit? It's a nude I really, really liked. So Amore is kind of my favourite. I haven't really tried Negligee. And Crystal Glass is just the clear powder. But I noticed on the website they have another clear powder, which I believe is probably going to be in this one. And it's called Clear Ice. I thought, well, what's the difference? So I bought a tub so we can have a look what the difference is going to be, because I'm intrigued. So that's my brush. Now, I have gone for the Liz Guild brush, which says it's a size 12, which is kind of scary. Because I use like a size 8, or, you know, going up to a size 10 was like a huge thing to me. I don't use big brushes at all. So I'm a little bit scared as to how big this brush is going to be. But the reason I wanted one of these, because it's got a cap. That's the word I'm looking for, one of those things. Yay! I like any brush that comes with a cap. I find it stops your brush drying out, it doesn't get dusty, it just protects your bristles more. If I didn't have the disaster of my children, then my other brush would not be quite, I mean, it's not horrifically badly damaged, you know, it's not. I am being a little bit picky here. But, you know, when you've got a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old and somebody screams in pain, you just have to run. You have to go and find out what's going on. And I was in the middle of the design, and, yeah, by the time I had solved the problem, I'd been nurse mummy, you know, all of that, it had gone rather wrong. Okay, so that is the brush. Wow, that's not big at all. I mean, obviously it's got all of its packing stuff in it, so I will prep this brush properly. I mean, it does come with prepping instructions, but I do know how to prep brush. And that takes a long time, and I can't be bothered to film that. That's boring. But yeah, that's not, if I show you the other one. So this is my, apparently, a size 10. That's really not that big at all. I don't know whether I'm relieved or disappointed at this point, because part of me was like going, oh, I'm a big girl now, I can use a big girl brush. And yeah, try a big brush, because I do obviously long sets of nails, but at the same time I'm like, oh, okay, why is there such a difference? You know, if it's a size 10 or if it's a size 12, surely it should be the same size. Why is it different depending on which brand of brush you buy? I mean, it will probably, you know, pump out, flump out, puff out. I'm not sure what it will grow once it's got all of the packing gum out of it and it's all been prepped properly. Yeah, I look forward to playing with that one. But for today, I'm going to stick with the other brush because obviously this one is not prepped yet. And I want to look at these and I want to swatch them. Move that box out of the way. Yay! So what I do with swatching, I'm going to put them in some little tips, because what I do is I then use some blue tack and I stick them. This was a giant tip that, you know, it's not supposed to be beautiful. This was just me testing. So yeah, I like to stick them onto my lid then, and then I can see instantly what colour they are when I just look in my drawer. Right, so these are the 6 new ones. They're probably not so new now, but they're new to me. And they come as a set. So it actually costs you less if you buy the 50-gram tubs as the set, which I think was £41 plus VAT, because obviously they have to change how everything's on the website now because we've gone out of the EU and the VAT rules are different depending on where you are and blah, 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 blah. I feel sorry for these businesses because, oh, Jesus, it's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? But hey, yeah, so it's £41 plus VAT. If you spend over £75, you get free delivery, and I'm definitely in favour of spending a bit extra and getting free delivery, because I'm like, the delivery charge is another product as far as I'm concerned. And it's why I tend to hold off until I'm ready to buy quite a few bits. It's also the reason why I didn't go for another Glitter Planet brush, because I've got nothing else to buy from Glitter Planet whatsoever. I don't use their products at all. So yeah, I wanted to try one of the CJP ones. So we have got Oh Dolly. Actually, I'll do that in a minute. We have got Sunkissed, we've got Obsession, we've got Frosted Rose, Blushed, and Dare to Bear. Okay. And then, of course, we've got these two. Now, these, do you know what? Which one shall we do first? Let's do these. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on a really squeaky chair again. I haven't got my normal nail chair because it's been stolen by my children. And just as I'm sat here, it's like, I'm now like trying not to move. But you know, the harder you try not to do something, the more likely you are to do it. Right. Let's have a look-ski. They don't look particularly different. Let's see. I needed more. You know, you always need clear anyway, so it's like, it's not really a problem. No, I've got to get the right side of my brush. It goes quiet now whilst I'm concentrating. And of course I've chosen like these smallest tips in the world. Basically, you always get a load of tips, don't you? They're just sizes you never use, ever. And this is what I use them for. So I will use them for nail art that's not in a practice hand, because obviously they require certain sizes. Okay, so that is the crystal glass. We're just going to pop that there and let that dry. Now let's do the, what the hell was it called? Clear ice. You can probably hear my kids outside now. This delivery's just arrived. I was like, go outside and play. No, the sun's out. You'll be fine. Just go outside. Give me 10 minutes. I want to look at my new things. And I know they love to be involved in my videos. And I do love them being involved in my videos. But, you know, sometimes mummy just wants mummy time. They're my things. I want them. Right. Let's put these together. So that's crystal glass and that's clear as ice. Obviously they're still wet. Not really seeing a difference. I don't know. Does anybody know what the difference is supposed to be? Maybe that one's a little bit more frosty, maybe? I don't know. But it said it was designed for capping and, you know, all of that jobby. So let's let them dry some more and then we can have a look again. Right. Let's put those pots away before I knock them flying. Oh my God, I swear that my kids are just trying to find the most annoying noises. They're currently screeching down the slide outside. Yeah. Like, really? Right, let's pop that one up there. So we have got Oh Dolly, which Trey did send me some of this before. So it's a real pinky pink. Okay. Get the right side of my brush. I'm sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. I don't know what they're doing, but you know, they're happy enough. It's nice that we're in the springtime now, and it feels like we're in the springtime now, which is quite nice. So that is Oh Dolly. So that is a real pink. That is a proper pinky pink. Beautiful. I'm going to let that one just sit there and dry up. Pop the lids back on. I'm sorry for the sound of the lids, but if I don't, either I will end up putting the wrong lids back on the wrong pot, or there we go, we'll just pop that up there for now whilst it's drying. Where's the other one, which was that one? Yeah, so now that's dry. I really can't see much difference between the two, actually. Yeah. These come in giant pots as well, actually. I noticed these come in like 225 gram. You can even get like 760 gram or something it is. So yeah, you can get and it gets cheaper the more you buy. So you can really bulk buy on your clears, which is always good. Right. We'll go Dare to Bear next. Ooh, that sounds naughty. Right, let's have a look. So obviously I'm expecting this to be quite a sheer pinky tones. So more for going, oh, actually it's not. Oh, ooh, I like. Yes, so actually, so it is Negligee is just the, is the sheer one that you would use either, you know, to cap an ombre if you want a little bit more of a pinky shade to your ombre. Or, you know, if you're just doing a very natural French and it's just to add a bit of pink to the top. Okay. Oh, Oh, that's nice. Not that I'm surprised it's nice. It's just I wasn't expecting that to be that. That's cool. I like that. Oh, this is exciting. Because normally, let's face it, every time I seem to get cover powders, I seem to be disappointed. Oh, that's it. Showing to stick your finger in it. See, I told you I'm going to do things if you don't get messy. Right, Sunkissed. So I'm going to reckon, yeah, that's going to be really dark nude. Yes, it is. Now, I think that is the one that is Trey's favourite. Trey's got beautifully nice tanned skin. She's very gifted. So it's a really good colour for her. Okay. I need like hold music because I just struggle to talk and work at the same time. Or you get the sound of me breathing, you know, snuffling in the background. Okay. Wow, that is a very dark. But do you know what? I wouldn't necessarily have that as like just what I would normally use a cover powder for. I would have that as a full set because that is just such a beautiful colour. It's beautiful nude that you could just have that and literally just stick some top coat over the top of it. It's that good. Look at it. That's beautiful. I like that, which surprised me because I'm not a nudie person, but I like that. Obviously, excuse the application. It's just going in a tip. I don't really care that much. I just want to look at the pretties. And like I say, I'm using the smallest one. What was this one called? Blushed. Blushed. Right. Let's see. Oh, have I got the... Hang on. Need to sort my brush out. Which side is it? That way. See what I mean? It's just annoying. Oh, they found sticks to play with now. They go on little adventure walks with Grandad, because my dad lives with us. And yeah, they bring back sticks and they do whittling. And they make things with the wood, which is kind of cool, really. We're quite creative in this family. We certainly try to be creative. And let's face it, there's not an awful lot we can actually do at the moment. But yeah, anything that's a bit different and keeps them occupied is all good. Right, so that is Blushed, which is, so it's an opaque, no it isn't, translucent, but it's not overly translucent. It's a nice little mix in between that. I would probably say the bubbles is because of me, not because of the product. Because let's face it, I'm trying to hold a tip, squeeze product in, not get the product all over my fingers, which is obviously not what we want to happen. Yes. Right. Next, we have... What are we going to go with? Let's go with Obsession. They all sound very naughty, don't they? Okay, so this is another nudie colour. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I I don't know why that's just popped into my head. That way. Let's see. So another nude, but it's kind of got a bit more of a pinky tone. It's a nudie pink. Pinkety nude. Which is lovely. I like a nudie pink. Pinkety nude. What are we thinking about my Happy Towels, by the way? The yellow. I'm not sure if it improves the video quality whatsoever, but I just thought it makes it a little bit happy. We're, you know, springtime, flowers, yellow. I like yellow. Yellow's a good colour. Yeah, so that is a nice pinky nude, and that is my kind of colour. Kind of. Curse these white hands. I'm so pale. It's ridiculous. But yeah, the other thing I like doing about putting them on tips is then when they're dry, you can actually, so when your nails are off, you can put them on there and so you can actually see what the colour will look like on yourself, which is kind of cool too. Right, so that is Obsession. And then last but not least, we have Frosted Rose. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry if you can hear my kids again. It's just the joys, isn't it? Oh, don't get me wrong, I love my kids and I love having them, you know, involved in the videos that I can have them involved in. But I do miss just being able to just have quiet time and just play and focus on just, you know, doing designs. Which obviously happens so rarely these days. Okay, so let's have a look at that one. Oh, don't drop it, Shanna. Okay, so again, not as opaque as I thought that was going to be. It's a lovely kind of really soft pink. So it's not as pink as Amore and certainly not as pink as Oh Dolly. Hang on, right, let's just pop that one there. There we go. So there you have it. Let's just move those down a little bit. There we go. So that's what I got today. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.